as their Ravens will match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 30 on second down, Ryan into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson eluding the pressure right. Caught right side and Snead. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
1st and 10 at the...
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Takaris McKinley on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Dobbins. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the play, 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down by
no gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. It's a foot race. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
Ooh, Lord,
and caught it up. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
That's crazy. Let me capitalize off that.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Sliding out of the pocket. And going deep downfield. He's got a man. Complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
He's brought down by
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Atlanta.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pick.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Rolling to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. A gain of 6 there on 1st. On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
On 3rd down, Jackson buying time to his left. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. Yeah. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I mean, it's not too much you can do.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson going right side here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
He finds an opening past the 40. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
The Falcon first down.
Throwing now, Ryan. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Quick throw from Ryan here to Ridley. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now Ryan on first down. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Makes it
from the 21. It's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Ryan. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Miles Boykin.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
At the 20-yard line.
Throwing again. Jackson. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. J.K. Dobbins, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
And 10.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And that will be incomplete as well. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
The ball carrier.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Jackson from the shotgun, escaping the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, as we normally do, let's look ahead to what's to come here in the NFL for Week 6. Some changes to the schedule in this most unusual season. But, CD, I've earmarked a few here. I've got Cleveland and Pittsburgh, Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Of course, that's going to be a lot of fun. Arizona, Dallas, Monday night. And then you got Buffalo, KC moved from Thursday to Monday to account for Buffalo playing on Tuesday in Week 5.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and start with that one because that Buffalo-Kansas City game, as you mentioned, was originally a Thursday night feature game. Then they moved it to Sunday, and then they had to move it to Monday because of the juggling of the schedule in this most unusual season. Arizona-Dallas Monday night, that feels like an old-school kind of a game, doesn't it? And now we'll have Andy Dalton at quarterback for Dallas. And Green Bay-Tampa Bay, that's simple. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. And Cleveland-Pittsburgh, how great is this now to feel like it's the old AFC North battle with Cleveland fully in the fight?
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. This is Ingram. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They'll come out in the pistol. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Operating from the gun. Jackson. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Falcons 7. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On 3rd and 1, Ryan looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. On first down, Ryan. A very quick pass to Ridley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Falcons.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They run. It's Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. This is out quickly to the right. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. It's Calvin Ridley on the receiving end from Matt Ryan. Now the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Here's the throw dropped off to his fullback. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there.
Mark Ingram, the ball carrier.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
And he's got Snead. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on third down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Throwing now is Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
This one caught by Ridley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Throwing now is Ryan. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
I'm the best in the game.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this. This is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Charles.
Let me get this charger. It's over at this point.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Left for a little bit and I just hear you say that. don't seem like it. It seems like you having a breakdown right now. Alright, I mean, I don't believe you, but go crazy. Straight. I know plenty of times when I said I'm straight, I was not feeling, I was not that. But hey, I ain't gonna ask you no further questions. Really? She her feelings.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play.
The 28-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Tackle made by Kevin Byard.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Titans' 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. This is Carson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson eluding the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
You know one song that I like? It's called Strange. It's called Strange by Celeste or whatever her name is.
Here's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Titans.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
On the carry.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down now, it's Henry, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Quandre Diggs on the tackle. A gain of 7. And
on first and 10, Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. To throw again on second down. Tannehill on the screen. This is Evans. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. And some room to maneuver. The 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans.
touchdown.
Darrington Evans. 45 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Number 22.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Now Tannehill. And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown.
To Corey Davis.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Seattle Seahawks.
It's a big play there for for Seattle. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. 3rd and long. It's Wilson being chased out left. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, we got a second here, Charles. Let's play believer, non-believer. I'll give you a couple teams off to surprising starts. You tell me if you believe that they will continue that way. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Man open left side is Brown. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Darrington Evans, the running back. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back nice plays for Tennessee. Another 1st down for the Titans. On 1st down, Tannehill. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Tannehill throwing again, eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To the air again, Tannehill. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
To go.
Again, Tannehill. Flushed out right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. On 4th down, here's Stephen Gostkowski for the Tennessee field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Tannehill. And that's caught by Smith. Touchdown, Titans. Jonnu Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot down. All these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate